So welcome listeners to this very sad video. Well, unless you're Putin. Cause America did something incredibly evil. America ordered Ukraine to attack Russia. Nothing new, but this time it wasn't with the purpose of just making a war or harming Russia. No, this time the purpose was a different one. The purpose of the attack on Kursk was simply to destroy all the weapons that Ukraine got. Because now, as it seems likely that Trump gets re-elected, they are all knowing that Ukraine will not longer be supported and therefore the war will end. Now America sees a big problem, because Ukraine, a notoriously corrupt country, would end up still keeping a lot of valuable and potentially dangerous weapons. Yeah, and so someone in one of those evil, dark think tanks came up with a very, very evil plan of, well, let's say sacrificing 90% of Ukrainian soldiers, of those ones who are left by now, by sending them on a suicide mission directly into Russia. And historically speaking, it's also a very interesting place, because Adolf failed in Kursk. This was the place where the biggest tank battle of World War II took place, and Russia won. So yeah, this earth has seen his fair share of blood. Yeah, and now they have ordered all the Ukrainian troops, really the elites, the remaining good stuff, all the best Western weapons, the Abrams tanks, the Leopard tanks from Germany, all the good planes and all the stuff they had, into this attack. An attack with no purpose. I mean, sure, they could run into the country like Blitzkrieg style, or, well, like Hamas did it in Israel. But if we think back, well, didn't end well for Hamas. Most of the fighters have been killed, and the ones who survived were ones who retreated, which Ukraine doesn't allow. They say go forward, and they don't have any supplies left, so they have no supply chain. Means, well, they are lost. And that's actually what America planned. Because if you think about it, they made a big mistake by leaving a lot of weapons behind, well, behind in the arms of the Taliban. But now they have been a bit more evil this time. They said, no, we can't leave this stuff in Europe. We can't ask Ukraine to give it back either. So, well, we just tell them to attack. Yeah, to use up all the supplies they still have. All the good tanks, all the ammunition, and, well, all their well-trained men. Because that's the real sad thing about it. I don't say it's a bad thing to destroy those weapons. The less the better. But the way they do it, it's very evil. Because they send those men into the death. Yeah. Brave soldiers want to have peace, want to get home to their families. Guys, yeah, probably younger than your children. Like 19-year-old boys, 18-year-old boys, 20-year-old guys, whatever, who have been drafted. They are not voluntarily fighting for their country. No, they have been drafted. And even those who are voluntarily fighting shouldn't go to their death. I mean, it's not like they have a fair chance. Really. Yeah. You may jump into the lion's mouth and kick around in the stomach a bit, but sooner or later, he simply digests you. And this is actually what happens now. And trust me, it soon will be over for Ukraine. Cause this is, well, this is it. They won't get any more weapons. And what they get doesn't matter. This is it. America just destroyed Ukraine. So ask yourself, why? Because my guess is, and I'm an expert on this, I predicted the whole war, my guess is they don't want them to keep those weapons.